Welcome, everyone, to the 2002 APBA World Championships coming to you from beautiful Key West, Florida. Hi, this is Vince Lipari on behalf of Jeff Girardi and the rest of the Freeze Frame Video production crew. Over 100 competitors in all in these World Championships, and this is the finale, the last race, the seventh race, the Super Cats and the Super Cat Lights. And, of course, we're all looking forward to this. And let's give you the winners on Wednesday's race of the Super Cat and the Super Cat Light. We had Drambuie on Ice, Montana Hartman Motorsports in first place in Super Cat, followed by Airborne in second, Team Virgin in third, WHM Motorsports in fourth, and Hidden Agenda in fifth. Now, WHM Motorsports had been in second, but ran over a buoy, was penalized the minute, fell down to fourth place. Hidden Agenda in fifth. Super Cat Light inboard in motion again in first place, followed by How Sweet It Is in second, Zip Express in third, Liquid Metal in fourth, and Dirty Duck in fifth place. And those were your winners for Wednesday's race. And of course, after today, we will know your world champions in Super Cat and Super Cat Light. Now, this is a beautiful complex here in Key West, the southernmost tip of the continental United States. The Truman Annex, the headquarters for many of the activities here this week, including the inspections, the fueling, the cranes, the wet pits. It has been the racing village for these World Championships. Lots of social activities are already taking place here in Key West. For this event, we've had the boat parade, the cocktail party under the stars on the city parking garage roof, racers party at the Martha's and Benihana restaurants, also a pre-block party at Krabby Hills, and of course we all enjoyed the Nick Carter concert last night. Freeze Frame Video Productions has 31 onboard cameras for you for these World Championships. For race number 7, we have a camera on board WHM Motorsports, a camera on Briosky, 2 cameras on Hidden Agenda, 2 on Drambuie on Ice, a camera on Dirty Duck, How Sweet It Is, also Bank Beaters, and 2 cameras on Big Thunder, a camera on In Motion again, and a camera on board Zip Express. So lots of onboard cameras for you to give you that cockpit view of the race here at these World Championships. Lots and lots of competitors in Super Cat Light inboard. Let's give you those competitors right now. In Super Cat, Tommy Bahama, Casanta Chevrolet, Flying Tiger, Ator Kid Stuff, How Sweet It Is, Platinum, Cat Can Do, Briosky, Hidden Agenda, WHM, Team Virgin, Airborne, and Drambuie. In Super Cat Light inboard, it's Fastboat.com, American Racing, Eliminator, Bank Beaters, Dirty Duck, Liquid Metal, Zip Express, How Sweet It Is, and In Motion again. All right, let's give you the officials now, the APBA officials for orchestrating this event. CEO, Mr. Michael Allwise, President and COO, Ted Zoli, Executive Administrator, Lynn Eason, Safety Director, Jim Poplin, Chief Inspector, Paul LeBrew, Chief Referee, Mike Tomlinson, Chief Scorer, D. Kimes, Director of Race Communications, Jim Felton, Director of Sponsorship Fulfillment, Tony DeCoba, Pit Manager, Randy Hedgewood, and Competition Director, Steve Miklos, and a special thanks to Lee Mills, the Racing Director. And here we see some of the motors being changed on the Super Cats yesterday in preparation for this race. Now, some of the APBA 2002 season sponsors include Mercury Racing, GMC, Vortec, High-Tech Performance Trailers, Volvo Penta, and Donzi, and many, many more. There, once again, we see some of those big motors being changed on the Super Cats in preparation for this race. There's the Santa Chevrolet crew changing a power plant. Very shortly, we'll have the beginning of race number 7. Of course, the teams already raced on Wednesday. The teams with the highest combined total for both races will be crowned your world champions. Key West, Florida, of course, the home of Mallory Square and beautiful sunsets. As we look at some of the beautiful palm trees here. Key West, Florida, the southernmost tip of the continental United States. There's one of those beautiful sunsets right there. How sweet it is. WHM Motorsports. Bill Muff and Joey Impression. All right, very shortly we will be airborne to bring you this finale, race number 7 of the 2002 APBA World Championships. All right, we're airborne now and getting ready for the start of race number 7 as the boats are spreading out, lining up. Be the Super Cat and the Super Cat Light. Lots of competitors in Super Cat. It'll be Tommy Bahama, DeSantis, Chevy, Flying Tiger, Ator, Kid Stuff, How Sweet It Is, Platinum, Cat Can Do, Briowski, Hidden Agenda, WHM, Team Virgin, and Drambuie and Airborne. In Super Cat Light, it's In Motion again, Fastboat.com, American Racing, Eliminator, Bank Beaters, Dirty Duck, Liquid Metal, Zip Express, and How Sweet It Is. Lots and lots of competitors. 22 competitors in all. There's the pace boat. Don Z supplying the pace boat. Waiting for the green. And the lineup is as follows from the inside. It's Cat Can Do, WHM, Airborne, Drambuie, Tommy Bahama, Platinum, Ator, Kid Stuff, Flying Tiger, Briowski, and Team Virgin waiting for the green just a few moments away from the start of this race. Race number 7, the finale here, almost underway. Cat Can Do, WHM, Airborne, Drambuie, Tommy Bahama, Platinum, Flying Tiger, Hidden Agenda, How Sweet It Is, and Team Virgin. Spreading out. Not green yet, but we're waiting. Very shortly, in a moment, we'll get this start. There's the pace boat on the inside, the Donzi boat. And we've got a green flag now in race number 7, the finale in the 2002 APBA World Championships. And it's Cat Can Do, WHM, Airborne, Drambuie, Tommy Bahama, Platinum, Flying Tiger, Hidden Agenda, How Sweet It Is, and Virgin on the far outside. Everyone off to a great start. Airborne and Platinum going to the immediate lead, followed by WHM Motorsports at Cat Can Do. WHM Motorsports on the inside. And now this Cat Can Do on the inside. Cat Can Do, WHM Motorsports on the outside. Big Thunder and Platinum. Let's go on board WHM Motorsports now. Bill Muff and Joey Impression. Big Thunder on the right side. Let's listen. And they just got the green flag, as you can hear, revving up. Big Thunder on the right side. WHM Motorsports, powered by Mercury. Bill Muff and Joey Impression. It's a skater. Bill Muff, the owner. Took a 4th place the other day. Onboard Airborne Racing. Randy Leinbach and Bobby Morgan, 40-foot skater, Mercury powered. Trambuie on ice on the left side. WHM on the right. Powered by Mercury, Airborne. Onboard Trambuie on ice now. Hugh Fuller and John Tomlinson. It's an MTI. Sterling powered, 2 750 horsepower inboards. Took 1st place the other day. Platinum on the right side. Cat Can Do on the left. Trambuie on ice, rear shot. Tommy Bahama on the left there, as we can see. Tommy Bahama with Paul and Mark Nemshoff. Back to a helicopter shot. Airborne and WHM Motorsports. And there's Cat Can Do on the inside. Cat Can Do. Keith Holmes and Barry Glovic, 40-foot skater, Cat Can Do. It's powered by Baker Inboards 2, 750 horsepower inboards. Keith Holmes, he is the driver. Barry Glovic is the throttleman. They're from Michigan. Cat Can Do. WHM and Big Thunder on the outside. WHM Motorsports, Bill Muff and Joey Impression. Big Thunder on the outside. Big Thunder. Randy Leinbach, the driver. Bobby Morgan is the throttleman. Randy from Michigan, Bobby from Missouri. Cat Can Do on the inside, WHM on the outside. Now WHM had a problem running over a buoy the other day. Went from 2nd to 4th place. Cat Can Do finished 7th. Battle here in Super Cat, WHM and Cat Can Do. Door-to-door racing between these two boats. Apparently the crews from each respective boat there really set these boats up perfectly for these conditions today. Going around the turn as we see the cruise ships in town. WHM Motorsports, Cat Can Do. WHM in first place in Super Cat. Cat Can Do in second. All right, we're on board now. Hidden Agenda at the start. Now, Hidden Agenda had a problem and flipped over, and we're going to show you that in just a moment or two with our onboard camera. Jamin Jones and Chris Carmody. Oh, they just flipped over. Their Hidden Agenda just flipping over. Water going into the cockpit.
Are you there?
They're right side up. They're okay. Jamin Jones, Chris Carmody, mishap. Hidden Agenda, let's see that from the rear view camera. "40-foot skater." Oh, there it goes, flipping over one more time. There is Hidden Agenda, but the good thing is that Jamin Jones and Chris Carmody are okay because it's right side up again, as you can see. Close call for the Hidden Agenda racing team. All right, let's see that in slow motion now. You can see Tommy Bahama come into the picture. There you see Tommy Bahama at the top of the screen. Apparently there must have been some sort of collision between Tommy Bahama and Hidden Agenda. We believe that to be so. They're, of course, getting a tremendous shot with our onboard camera onboard Hidden Agenda Racing. There you can see it flipping over one more time. Oh, there's Flying Tiger going by, almost running into him, but no problem at that point. Hidden Agenda flipping over. Let's see it again. And there you see Tommy Bahama on top of the screen.
Are you there? Are you there? Are you there?
Onboard Drambuie on ice now. Let's see what that looked like with our onboard camera from the rear of Drambuie on ice. There's Hidden Agenda, spinning out, flipping over there. As you can see, what a tremendous shot, wiping out, but landing right side up. We'll see that now in slow-mo. Watch for Hidden Agenda in the left side of the screen. And there it is, hooking. And flipping over. Just a tremendous, tremendous shot. But Jamin Jones and Chris Carmody are okay, and that's the important thing. Now, Tommy Bahama is there as well, but we don't see them, but we believe that there was some sort of collision between Tommy Bahama and Hidden Agenda, as we saw in that slow-mo before. You see the big splash? Once again, flipping over, hidden agenda. Let's go on board Airborne now, see if we can see what happened to Hidden Agenda. There you see the splash on the right side. On board Airborne, Big Thunder with Randy Leinbach and Bobby Morgan. Back to helicopter shot, WHM and Cat Can Do on the inside. Battle continues in Super Cat. Bill Muff and Joey Impressia on board WHM Motorsports. Cat Can Do. Crew includes Keith Holmes and Barry Glover. Around the turn as we pass by some of those spectator boats. In first place, WHM Motorsports. On the left side, up ahead, there's the Offshore only pace boat. There's a yellow flag up there cautioning everyone to go around the incident involving Hidden Agenda. Going around the accident scene. Hidden Agenda, though, is okay. It's going back in on its own power. WHM in first place in Super Cat. All right, back to our helicopter shot. There's Drambuie on ice and Cat Can Do. Drambuie, Sterling powered, MTI, Cat Can Do, Skater, powered by Baker Inboards. Drambuie on the outside, Cat Can Do on the inside. Keith Holmes and Barry Glovick on board, driver and throttle man. On board.